Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, March 10th, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell spoke into a working telephone for the first time? His assistant, Mr. Watson, was in the room next door. He heard Bell clearly. "Come here, I want to see you." Bell and his immediate family had always been interested in amplifying speech. Both his mother and wife had hearing impediments. His earliest work focused on developing better hearing devices. Bell was considered an expert when dealing with the deaf. His workshop was dubbed the Dreaming House. Upon moving to America, Bell tutored Helen Keller. But none of his notable discoveries compare to the telephone. The idea for the telephone using a liquid transmitter had been experimented with for years inside the lab of Elisha Gray, not Bell. But Bell and Gray filed for a similar patent on the same day. Court records are less than clear. It would appear that some form of bribery took place inside an office of a patent examiner. There is no gray matter on this, however. We consider the inventor of the telephone Alexander Graham Bell. What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that invention is often collaborative, despite one person taking credit. Mr. Bell isn't the only inventor to skirt his sidekicks, collaborators, and competitors. The game Monopoly was to have been created by Elizabeth Maggie Phillips, yet it was Charles Durow who patented the still profitable game. The square-bottom paper bag still seen at every grocery store was invented by Margaret Knight. Charles Annan filed for the patent. The court transcript reveals that Annan simply asked, "How could a woman invent this?" We all know that Mark Zuckerberg's Harvard classmates, the Winklevoss brothers, helped him create Facebook, and then they didn't. These stories appear all too common. Even Lego, the ubiquitous plastic brick company, more popular than ever, was an idea stolen from a British company called Kittycraft. The parent company of Lego was big enough to silence the Brits with a healthy buyout. Ironically, the word Lego in Danish means play well, if only. Psst, it's Prologue with Mr. Review. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.